Alright, 5th graders, I'm having some microphone problems today, so hopefully it's working now. What I did on this one is I broke it into two separate pieces, and then I looked at just this piece right here, and I said 8, and then I figured out this was 4 because I knew this whole thing was 9, and this part was 5. So 5 plus 4 would equal that 9. And then I was able to do 8 times 4 is 32. And then this piece up here, I had the whole 9, but I needed to figure out this piece right here. And since this was 8, I knew 8 plus 2 would equal the whole segment of 10. And then I multiplied 9 times 2 and got 18. And then I'm going to total those up to find the area. The area of this piece plus the area of this piece will give me the total. And then when I want to find the perimeter, that's the distance around. I want to add up each piece. I'm crossing them off as I go. So 10 plus 9 plus 2 plus this 5 plus the 8 plus the 4 at the bottom is going to equal a total of, you'll have to figure that out. Over here you could have broken it straight down too if you wanted to. I chose to break it this way. And then I have my whole length is 6. I needed to figure out the 2 here, and I figured that because 4 plus 2 would equal the total of 6. And then once I have that, 6 times 2 is 12. This one I did not have the 2. I needed to figure that out also because this says it's 4, and 4 plus 2 would equal the 6, so that's where that came from. 4 times 2 is 8, and then I needed to add up those two areas, 8 plus 12, and find out how many meters that would be. And these are going to be meters squared because I multiplied 6 times 2, so it becomes 12 meters squared. Then when I add them all up again, I crossed them off as I went. 6 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus the last 6 would give me the total meters. These are not squared because they're added, not multiplied. I'm just going to go straight across here. I'm going to break this one down this way. You can break it however you choose. It will give you the same answer regardless. And I can see this whole distance is 10, but what I need right now is this little piece here. And I see that this is 6 and that this whole thing is 8, so that means this little piece up here must have been a 2. 10 times 2 is 20. I'm going to write it right in there. And this piece here is 8, but I don't want all of it. I only want this section. So there's 6. I'm going to write it up here. I'm just rewriting it. And then I don't know this piece, so I have to do some calculating here. I know the whole thing is 10. And I know that this part is 7, so 7 plus this part down here, this must have been 3, is going to equal 10. 7 plus 3 would equal that total 10. So I'm going to write 3 over here. Since this is 3, this will also be 3. Now I've got 6 times 3 is 18. So I'm going to add the areas together, 20 plus 18, and figure out how many millimeters squared that would be. Perimeter now I'm adding instead, so I'm going to start with my 10. 10 plus 2 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3 plus 8, and I'll find out how many millimeters that is. I'm going to do one more with you, and then I'd like you to try the rest on your own. I'm going to do this teeny tiny little piece right here. I'm just going to cut it off for now, and I'm going to focus on the square. This is 8 total, but I know I don't want that whole thing. I want just this segment right here. This one is, let's see if we can do some figuring this way. This is 6, the total length is 6, and this is 3, so then this segment right here must be 3, which means that's also 3. I still have not figured